Hi everyone, how are you all? I hope that you are doing well. I thought we would do a shop my stash video, but it's a very small stash, so we don't have a lot to shop. But there are a few products that I haven't used that I brought that I wanted to make sure I put to good use because I really stuffed my makeup bag when we came here and I tried to convince myself that every product I put in was justified. So I am going to use everything I brought at some point, and this video is definitely helping with that. I already have my moisturizer and SPF on, which by the way, now that things are, actually today is not warming up. Today is really cold again, but it was warm at one point last week. So now that things are maybe potentially going to be warming up in the near future, I want to try and find like an SPF coverage product. And I'm pretty tempted just to do like one of my favorites, which is the Suntegrity 5-in-1, which I actually haven't had for a couple of years because I was using the Ilia skin tint and then I got a Color Science product. So I was thinking about circling back to that, but that Tower 28 Sunny Days product is just on my mind and I can't seem to forget about it. So I'm debating if I want to try that out. I'm just putting on a little bit of the Fit Glow Plus foundation. I'm going to keep this layer pretty light since this is just kind of like an everyday look. Pause for a siren. I talked about this in last week's video. I've been feeling pretty good about my skin's texture and tone right now, and a big part of that is due to the product I was talking about in last week's video, which I hope you guys enjoyed. It was such a dream to get to partner with a brand that I've loved for so long. Always very cool and very surreal when moments like that happen. This foundation has really wonderful blurring properties, so I'm just gonna putting it towards the center of my face where I have either like larger pores or a little bit of pigmentation. I feel like that just helped the rest of my face look more even and you need less product. I'm gonna put a little bit on this dark patch right here, hopefully to lift it a bit. Funny, the one thing that I didn't bring with me was a powder because I never use a powder at home, but I'm definitely feeling the difference in climate all of a sudden. It's just so much more humid here. Obviously, if you live on the East Coast, you're like, duh, but I definitely need a powder for products. I took some engagement photos a week or so ago and oh my gosh, by the end of it I was so shiny and I was wearing like all products that I usually use at home with no powder and I was totally fine, but not this time. So hopefully you can see how little of that product you actually need. I still have like a decent amount on the back of my hand, which maybe I'll use more for some concealing, or at the end if I feel like I need more coverage I'll keep this and just kind of go back into it as needed. But you really need such a small amount for really natural beautiful finish. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. You guys are gonna be so proud. I'm actually gonna apply mascara today. I actually finally bought myself some mascara. I guess bought might be the wrong word, but I'll get into that later. But I have some mascara to apply today. I'm gonna do some clear brow gel. I feel like my brows are finally starting to fill in a bit. I literally have left them alone for years. Like I pretty much only grow eyebrow hairs like a little bit above and a little bit below, but I don't usually grow a lot in the center, and then my eyebrow hairs themselves are pretty sparse, so I literally just leave them alone to do their own thing, and I finally feel like I have them at like the thickness and shape that I actually want. Put on a tiny bit of concealer, and again just in like kind of the shadowy areas, tiny bit in the outer corner. So we're starting to think about our trip back. We still have a few more weeks, but we have to start thinking about where we want to stop, what we want to do. We have like a little over a week again to get back. So if you guys have any suggestions or routes, we did like a very southern route before, so I think we're gonna try and do a northern route this time. Maybe stop at some national parks if we can, although last time we moved pretty quickly, so we'll see what we're able to actually accomplish. But definitely let me know if you guys have done anything East Coast to West Coast and what we should stop at. We also have accumulated much more stuff since getting here, so I'm a little bit nervous to see how we're gonna pack it all, but we'll figure it out. Okay, I brought this Aerie Perez Bronze Jojoba eye pencil, and I actually really love this color. It's a metallic brown, has a little bit of sparkle to it, so it just catches the light, and it's super pretty. So I'm just gonna apply that onto my lash line. The sparkle is really subtle, so I don't really know if my phone will be able to pick it up. I actually got a haircut while I was here. I went to a studio called, oh gosh, arte studio, something like that in Soho. And it was a really great experience. They're super nice. I just got a tiny bit cut off my hair and it shaped a little, and then I got my bangs cut kind of back into my hair so that I can continue kind of growing them out and decide what I want to do when I get home. I've realized that I don't actually mind the daily maintenance of bangs, but the idea of having to get them trimmed all the time, especially with how fast my hair grows, like I just don't think I have enough patience for that. Putting a tiny bit on my bottom lash line. I don't usually, but because this is metallic, I feel like there's a nice lightness to it. I'm just using my fingers to kind of blend that in. And then I'm just gonna connect the outer corner, the upper corner, give it a bit of smokiness. Okay, I'm gonna put on a little bit of Westman Atelier's highlight right in the center of my eyelid. I have just been absolutely loving this. Just super, super pretty, really natural highlight. And on my brow bone. And now I'm going to apply mascara. I finally have this. I stopped at the Detox Market. Actually picked this up, went to go check out, and then they were like, oh hey, you have enough points to actually get this for free, which was amazing. Was super happy about that. And then I had it right in time for our engagement photos because I definitely wanted mascara for that. I just love this mascara. It's so good. This is the Ilia Limitless mascara. It's just really natural looking, does a great job lengthening, adds enough volume where you feel like you get some impact, but it's not spidery. So one side is kind of almost like a comb, and then the other side is a normal mascara wand. So you can apply it and then go through with the comb side just to kind of separate them, although you don't really need to because it doesn't apply super thick. And this does not smudge on me. Very happy to have that. I'm gonna go in with this Kira Weiss blush in Blossoming, which is one of my favorite colors from them, and I think it's one of their best sellers too. Apply some of that. Really fresh, pretty pink for spring. Let me know what powders you guys are loving right now. I know there's a couple new ones on the market, and like I said, I definitely need it here for the warmer weather. I'm gonna put a tiny bit of highlight on my cheekbones if I wasn't shiny enough and just complaining about being too shiny. Bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow. And then, because this has just been living in my handbag, but I haven't used it on camera in a while, I'm gonna use this Ilia Balmy Tint in Lullaby. Kind of press that in. Okay, and that is the finished look. I do have one more product that I haven't used since I've gotten here, and that is the Glossier Lid Star in the shade Lily, which is like a purple holographic sparkle shade. Since I'm about to start my day and get to work, I feel like this probably wasn't gonna be the mood for today, maybe for a Friday or something. But yeah, I'll have to save this for another day or a night out. We have a couple of fun restaurants and stuff that we're going to before we leave, so maybe I will wear this and show you guys it then. But I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me, seeing some of the products that I haven't used too often in my stash while I've been here. Let me know what products are top of mind for you guys going into this new season, and definitely let me know about a good SPF tint product. What are your favorites? What do you recommend? And what is your favorite powder? Because those are two things that I can actually justify picking up. All right, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night or whatever you're watching this. If you are new to my channel, I hope you consider subscribing. And if you're not new and you're back for another video, then thank you so much for coming back. I'm wishing you all a really wonderful week, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.